Mike, when you break a major NBA story like you've done numerous...
Mercy, mercy me. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Kyrie Irving. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And back to his efficiency from three, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. You certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York, getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
Yeah, that trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And Curry subbed in for Jonathan Kuminga. The free throw off from Irving.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of him.
Dallas leading by 8. Shot clock at 6. And Looney sends it back. Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Here's Podziemski, and he uses the glass on the layup. Podziemski's got his second bucket of the night.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So both teams making some changes here. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Doncic looking it over. Thompson for 3. Offensive rebound.
Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding, lively, elite in all 3 categories.
The Mavericks shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Warriors trail by 11. Hield kicks to Curry. Curry making it look so easy.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Doncic against Curry. Thompson from long range. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Wiggins in the post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Always so much fun to have Shams join us. No one with a better pulse on the NBA.
Man, Shams is always the first guy to know about the big moves around the NBA. Love hearing what he has to say.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Another 3 for Dallas.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Outside Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Hield sets the pick for Wiggins. Hield outside. And the Warriors miss again.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you in. Stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
You've got a game within the game. These two guys are trading blows, raising elbows, trading bows, making me wish I was out there right now.
That I would like to see. Shaq serving up elbow Sammys.
With extra mayonnaise.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. And it's Doncic in at the point. Irving against Hield. Here's Irving. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You got to be in great condition. But the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic. And things are just played and done at a much faster pace. Finishing with authority, you like to see Wiggins playing with that kind of attitude and edge.
From the wing, and he nails the jumper. Irving's got 26 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Hield. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Hield's got his second basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball, a very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Hield can't hit.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And that one's good, Irving.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Outside Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And Thompson kicks to Irving. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Good D by Hield. Wiggins in the post. He's covered by Thompson. Kuminga with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Kuminga's got 8 points.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Thompson for the triple. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
How's that for an answer? Thompson getting his revenge in style there.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. No good with the triple. Mavericks leading by 22. Doncic passes to Lively. Doncic outside. Thompson surveying the floor. Another three for Dallas.
Well, Thompson is having no trouble finding himself shots, and he'll just keep pouring them in as long as he can.
Up top, Curry. Guarded by Doncic. They get it again. Here's Green. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Green's got his first basket of the night.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Hield against Irving. Over Hield. Here's Lively. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
That's good from Lively. To the surprise of some, Derek Lively made an immediate impact as a rookie.
Count me amongst those folks, Kevin. I saw him in college, and I liked his potential, and I thought it would take a while longer for him to have an impact. But, boy, he has exceeded expectations in a big way. And because of his shot blocking and energy, running the floor, rim running, and the like, he's earned himself some nice minutes as a contributing player.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. 1:57 left here in the third quarter. Now Podziemski. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. From the top of the key. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. That's tipped. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Thompson. 1:21 left to play in the third. Off target. That was a little heat check. Here's Waters. Guarded by Doncic. Heel. And it's denied. It's Thompson off the drive. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Podziemski. Good on the triple. Podziemski's got 7.
Good decision-making by Hield, giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
Doncic kicks to Marshall. Doncic outside. And that one drops for him. Doncic has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Podziemski with it. He has 7. Shoots it. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 9 points in the game so far. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Here's Grimes. Count that one.
Quentin Grimes.
Now here's Hield from deep three-point territory. And no good on the last second attempt this time. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll return shortly. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Just picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind us. So we got to get solid defensively.
Well, clearly, Greg, he's not happy with his team's aggressiveness on the defense. Clearly, Steve calling his team out on it.
Yeah, gently asking for them to pick it up. They're going to need to if they want to win this one.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Trace Jackson Davis. Also, Kevon Looney out there. Podziemski out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Waters in at the 2 spot. That's the Warriors' 5. Podziemski finds Jackson Davis. Off target from 3-point range. Mavericks shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Here's Gafford. It's rebounded by Golden State.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Podziemski. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Free throw good, Podziemski. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. He doesn't get the second one. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Grimes with the bucket.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
To the wing on the left. Here's Dinwiddie. That falls. Great assist by Marshall.
You know, guys, I like the way Dinwiddie uses his body and strength. I mean, he doesn't have a problem overcoming physical defense.
Here's Podziemski. Dinwiddie covering. And he gets the bucket.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Pass to Grimes. And here is Gafford. Dallas moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Grimes has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Mavs. Here's Anderson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie.
Savvy play that time by Anderson, staying in his shot and able to draw the foul.
That free throw good from Anderson. Regarding court layout, Clark, do you think there should be more space around the court to reduce collisions?
Yeah, part of me would say that makes a lot of sense and would be prudent. I mean, you've got to balance that with access to fans who want to be for those premium seats as close to the action as possible. But it is difficult when you see a fan collide with the players. So I think you balance it. I would like to see a little more room, give the fans the experience and access, but maybe create a little more cushion between the playing surface and those high-priced seats.
Hardy passes to Kleber. He's looking for Dinwiddie and finds him. Hands the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. Kuminga's come in for Kyle Anderson.
Your Warriors, number 00, Jonathan Kuminga.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Healed outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first. But the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. Fires for 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Curry. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
His improving ability to pass has made Dinwiddie scary with the ball in his hands.
A minute 50 left in the game. The Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Curry kicks to Kuminga. Curry finds Wiggins. 5 to shoot. Green with a screen for Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Dallas has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And it's always a good feeling to take that second contest after you drop the first one. Just a big win to even things up here in their 4-game season series against the Warriors.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Shooting for Dallas, Hardy. 1 shot.
27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Curry passes to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Wiggins over Marshall. And here's Green outside. And it's Grimes with the rebound. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Fires the 3. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. Before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally. Just trying to come out here and put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Kyrie Irving.